Feels like Cleveland is the center of the sports universe these days. But with LeBron going home to join his buddy Johnny Manziel, both these guys know all about living life in the limelight. Hi, Coach Gruden.
I'll tell you what, guys, Johnny Manziel has to be the most analyzed prospect in the history of the National Football League, especially with all these numbers you throw around.
Well, Coach, the Browns made the 5'11 Manziel the shortest quarterback selected in the first round in over 60 years.
But we're here to tell everybody why that 5'11 number is of little importance when it comes to Johnny football.
People assume a quarterback's vision suffers from being short, but I'm not worried about this Manziel guy.
Last season, little Johnny led all major conference QBs with a 73.5 completion percentage in the pocket. No one was better.
Let me tell you something. Most people think short quarterbacks have more passes batted down. That's just not true.
Last season in the pocket, Manziel had just 1 out of every 116 passes batted down at the line of scrimmage. That's about 2.5 times better than average. 6'5" Blake Bortles was below average at 1 out of every 45.
Last season, NFL quarterbacks 6'2" or shorter actually had a lower percentage of passes batted down than quarterbacks 6'3" or taller.
Johnny football is just something special. Shaking, baking, finding ways to deliver the football. No one is more creative at finding passing lanes. Besides, height is nowhere near as important as hand size when it comes to gripping and protecting a rock.
Johnny's hands are the same size as Cam Newton's, even though Cam's almost 6 inches taller. Manziel's hands are bigger than RG3's, Colin Kaepernick's, and Matt Ryan's.
Bortles, Teddy Bridgewater, and Derek Carr all have smaller hands, too.
2 years ago, the biggest steal of the draft was the shortest quarterback, and he had the 3rd biggest hands.
What's that guy's name again?
Russell Wilson.
And now that big paw is wearing a Super Bowl ring.
Because numbers never lie.